Did it acknowledge? Did it tell everybody? Anything? Okay. I gotta turn that down. So there's a delay. Alright, and then let me start the live on Facebook. And that's gonna be a little. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make sure I respond. If you are in here, say hello in the chat box. Baby, can you turn this? Come here. Twist that in the back and turn it for me, please. If you are on, say hello. Okay. Nope. Twist it so I can turn it that way.
Hey, tomorrow.
Or that way. Mm-hmm.
This one?
Yes. And then twist it. Yep. You can't turn your phone while you're recording. Oh, yep. Turn it back. It's not going to let me. Hi. Hey, Michael. If you are live on Facebook, I'm hoping you do not have a YouTube account. If you have a YouTube account, go to YouTube. If you do not, you can stay where you at. What's up, sis? Why are you on Facebook? Go to YouTube. Hey, Derek. If you are on my Facebook Live, thank you for joining. If you have a YouTube account, though, switch to my YouTube account. Okay? You can stay right where you at if you don't. Baby, you in? She said go on to YouTube. Thank you, sister. What's up, sister cousin? Hi, Iris. Okay, so if you're already in here, please put questions down below. So, Susan, hello. Hi, honey. How you been doing? Hey, Angel, get on YouTube. Thank you for getting on Facebook. Go to YouTube. Michael, you just had to put an awkward hello. And oh, you and Jamel are in. Hi, Jamel. Your non-working self. Okay. Hey, y'all, Kiki is in the building. If you have questions for Kiki, put them in the comments, and I will be answering questions here in a little bit, okay? Derek, thank you for joining. Move to YouTube if you are not on YouTube. Y'all, hey, Iris. That's my wifey. Okay. Ebony didn't waste no time. No time at all. Why did y'all gang X? We will get there. And everyone that knows his name, please do not say his name. Don't write his name. Real quick, I just want to acknowledge Vashti. Hey, Nicole. Hi, honey. She's been here since the beginning of all of this, so she knows all the tea. So, hey, Vashti. I just wanted to make sure you got your shout out, sugar. Back to sister. Back. This is my big sister, y'all. If you have questions, put them in. Michael, I know you had questions. I know you did. Nicole, you was around for everything. Okay, let me acknowledge Jamel said hi. There you go, Jamel. So there's a little bit of a delay, but it's okay. All right, Facebook. Anyone on my Facebook Live, thank you. But please switch to YouTube if you have a YouTube account. If not, stay where you at. Same stream. Okay. Are you in here? Okay. Make sure my man was in there. Ebony, you had like 100 questions. I got them written down though. All right. Mike, we're going to come back to these questions. I'm just going to put them up here so y'all know what kind of questions are going to get asked. So Michael put, so if Keisha and had a rematch, who would win? So Kiki, are we calling her Keisha? Kiki, you can answer in the comment box and I will make sure to post that on there. I will start answering questions in like 2 minutes, okay? And she said, "Can you listen?" She said, "You mean?" And I can't cuss on YouTube, y'all. So if I'm not saying certain stuff, that's why. I'm trying to, be good. Ebony, can you please contact our other sister and tell her to get on here? She had questions as well. And Kiki, can you please reach out to Janaea and make sure she's on here? If you have not done so, please comment below so I know you are in here. All right. Hi, Vivian. Vivian, switch to YouTube. I know you got YouTube. I see you on my Facebook. Switch to YouTube. Okay. Oh, he said, oh, my bad. Keisha. Yes, it is Keisha with the I. Kiki had to throw that out there. All right, we got another question. I'm just showing y'all the questions right now. I'll go back and answer them. So Ebony said, do you think X was using your past life traumas against you as a way to keep going back to him? That's a good question. Ain't that a good question? That's a good question. If that question's gonna be back, we're gonna spend some time on that question. Whew. She ain't waste no time. I'm gonna take that off for a second. Let's go back to Michael's shady question because that was a good question. Ebony, your question was good too, but you started early. All right, who's on Facebook? Please comment on Facebook so I know who is on here. And if you have a YouTube account, you better move to my YouTube account. If not, stay where you at. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with these comments. It's crazy that I can see it on there. Whew. Okay. Ebony, please tell me you've reached out to our sister. I can't get on my phone. Oh, okay. Here we go. There's another question. At Janaea, why didn't you get a kick in, sis? Oh my gosh. Vivian, can you please message Janaea or Kiki and make sure she is on her? I don't know who's on here on the YouTube stream. But we're about to get started and I don't want to miss out on some of this stuff. Wish I was there. I know, Kiki. But I may be able to figure out a way to add you in here. Let's, with these questions, you might need to step in and answer some yourself. I gotta put that. Yeah, I gotta put that back on there. That was a funny question. See, okay, hey everybody. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, go to YouTube. Thank you for getting on here, but go to YouTube. I know you got a YouTube account. All right, y'all. I'm about to start answering these questions. So here we go. All right. Everybody on my Facebook Live, thank you for joining. Everybody on YouTube, thank you for joining. If you have joined in, then please let your presence be known. Say hello, and I will acknowledge everybody. But it has been, we're almost at the 10-minute mark, so I'm about to go ahead and get these questions answered. So, all right, we're going to start at the top. Okay. How many times did you go back to X? Oh, that's a great question. All right, here we go. We're going to start all over. So, first question was, why didn't y'all gang X? Okay, why didn't we gang X? Oh my gosh. This question's coming from my older sister. So we did not gang him because violence is not the answer. I've already acknowledged we do not support violence on Destiny Bridge channel. No, but I just don't feel like that was the thing to do at the time. I felt like tensions were already high, and I did not think that that was necessary. Now, I'm not saying I go against what Kiki did, because she was just there to have my back, and you know, she was being supportive of me, and I probably would have had that same passion for her if it was the other way around, maybe. But but looking back on it, we should have, after everything that happened after that, especially, we probably should have jumped him. But you know, I was trying to keep the peace, people, trying to keep the peace. All right. So there was another question. So if Keisha, he's better with an E. He's petty. He ain't have to do my cousin like X. Key with I. If Keisha and X had a rematch, who would win? Kiki, period. Like, no question at all. I mean, now, he didn't try to fight her back. She's a girl. So I'm not going to make it seem like he was going to try to really fight her. He would never do that. But Kiki got hands, and he had his work cut out for him. I tell you that. Okay. Do you think X was using your past life traumas against you as a way to get you to keep going back to him? I don't think that he directly was trying to do that. I don't think that he was like, oh, you know, she's been homeless, her family's been through a lot, I've been here for her. I don't think he sat down and thought about that, like, you know, she won't leave me because of that. But I do feel like he knew that I had some sense of like abandonment issues. He knew I had a sense of like, I didn't want to like I didn't want to make him feel abandoned because of his past trauma issues as well. I'm not going to go in depth and tell his business, but I think that we both had trauma, and I think that that's why we both hurt each other. Hurt people, and I think he didn't know how to express his love and show love, and he was young. I think a lot of us, because he was young and didn't really think about a lot of it. So I feel like he would have to be a bad person to use that against me intentionally. I don't think he used it against me intentionally. I just think I had a lot of trauma growing up, and you know, he may have resented me because I lived with him early. We got together young, and I don't know. It could have been a number of things. So I don't know. Comment below if you don't agree with that. I don't know. We can talk about it. So next question was for Janaea. Why didn't you get a kick in, sis? Janaea was trying to be the peacemaker, y'all. Janaea gonna have to answer that herself. If Janaea comes in, I will make sure to put it up here and let y'all know what she said, okay? All right. Whew. All right. How many times did you go back to X? That's a great question. A lot. I would say we probably had maybe 3 solid breakups, and I went back every time. Obviously, except the last time. We've been broken up now for 2.5 years. So, about 3 times I went back. So there was the pregnancy when we broke up, when I found out he was still seeing her, and then we would have arguments here and there over other stuff he was doing, but the last straw will come later on if we pick back up on when we pick back up on story time with this story. But we're gonna give it a break for a little bit. All right. Oh, hi, sugar. Oh, I just love her. That's one of my friend's little nieces. Okay, I just had to put that up there. All right. Looking back, do you feel like he treated you like Boo Boo the foot? Sus! Yes. Hey, Heather. If you have YouTube account. We signed it up. Move to YouTube. Okay, so looking back, do you feel like he treated you like Boo Boo the food? Yeah. Like, dang, like you just went straight from the jugular. But yes, I do. I could have saved myself a good 5 years of hurt if I would have left when I should have. But you live, you learn, and I feel like everything happens for a reason. So, dang, you have to do me like that, sis. Okay, where am I at? Yes, cousin, with the questions. Right, she's coming at me hard with these questions. But I'm here for it. I answer them. If you put it on there, I answer it. Hell. Okay. Hi, Vivian. I just wanted to make sure you got on the YouTube. I knew you had a YouTube account. All right. So, oh, Michael, tell them how he bought you a new car. So, after the first big breakup, he did take me to go get a new car. Now, I'm not saying he sat down and peeled out, some money for it, but he definitely did make a good contribution for me getting my car. It was a guilt gift. A guilt gift. Matter of fact, and all them shoes y'all saw, half them shoes, was the same thing, okay? Thank you for the car, even though it's giving me problems right now. It's probably, but it's all right. Hey. Period. Thank you, Kiki. Period. All right. Okay, so I'm assuming this was from my answer about the trauma. She said, "No, ma'am, he is a narcissist." I do think he has a lot of narcissistic behaviors, but I'm not qualified to make those type of diagnosis. And real quick, I just wanted to throw this out there that my sister said, "Forget the car." I can't say that word on YouTube, but she said, "Forget the car, y'all." Okay, whoo, sheesh. Hey, Kira. She put, "Hey, girl, hey." All right, what's up? I think you had a question. I wrote it down. I gotta can you submit it back in the comments for me, baby? Please, please. Let me check Facebook. Who's on Facebook? Okay. All right. Man. Why didn't you tell me? Once again, for people who are just joining in, Ebony is my older sister. I have 6 brothers and 2 sisters, okay? So she's up there. She's like the third oldest. Okay. Third oldest. And I did not speak with her or my other sister about these things that were going on because I felt like it was hard to talk about, And like I said before, I did not want to tell my family and disclose that type of information if I may end up going back, because family don't forgive stuff as quick as you will. You love them, so it's easy for you to understand and want to see the good in them. Your family don't have to. So yeah. And I know if I told you, you would have been worse than Kiki and would have probably beat him up and sent in reinforcements and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. I know Jocelyn gonna ask that question too. Is she on her? Whew. Okay. All right. Do you want me to help you gain? Didn't I tell you we do not support what's on this channel? Oh my gosh. Heather, thank you. Moved on over. That's what I'm talking about. Move over to the YouTube, honey. Yes, I'm proud of you. Okay, real quick, Tyra. When I tell you, when I first started watching I was trying to figure out who you were talking about with the whole timeline, but then once you said one detail, I knew. Oh Lord, yes. You know who he is. Don't say his name. Nobody don't put his name out there, okay? Because I don't feel like dealing with that. You hear me? Okay. Tyra, if you have a YouTube account, which I know you do, move over to YouTube so I can post your comment. Copy that comment so I can bring it over. Thank you. And oh, thank you. She said my hair looks great. Thank you, Shug. See, I want to put that on there. Come over here. Okay, next question. This is from my wife. Okay, so real quick backstory on Iris. Her name is Iris. She was my manager whenever I was a teenager. So she knew me and him when we were teenagers because we worked at a McDonald's when we were in high school. She knows everything. She knew what was going on. Matter of fact, she even told me what was going on because once I became a manager, I moved to different locations. So he still worked there with Rat. And she told me early on what was going on, and I didn't listen. I did not listen. So you were right. This is your moment. You was right. Okay. Anyway, I had to get that out. Just so they know. I love you. Okay. Is X ever proposed? Girl, your broken English. Did he ever propose? He definitely went out and got a ring. That I wanted for quite some time when I had my last boyfriend. And I told him, I didn't want to get married. It didn't mean anything to me anymore. And I think he thought that was going to get me to come back. It was kind of one of those end all be alls. And I said no. Now, after that, we did have moments of reconciliation where we would consider it, like kind of hang out, but it was never really anything. It was too much damage done at that point. I just want to throw this out there again that my sister said F the car from earlier. Thank you, sister. Okay, all right. Sheesh. Oh wait, I gotta throw this on there, y'all. Your hair is burning. Yes, crochet. I know how to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sugar. And she knows X very well too. So girl, you getting all the tea. All the tea. Okay, here we go. Heather, thank you for moving over to YouTube. Yes, third oldest and oldest girl. Yes, Ebony is the third oldest and the oldest sister. She plays no games. Okay, so you know. Matter of fact, my man's sitting in here right now, so I hope you ready. You ready, baby? All right. Can you bring X on here? That's who my questions are for. Child. You are not the only person to ask that question. Listen, he can feel free to get a YouTube account, subscribe, and comment below. You know what I'm saying? But he's not going to. He's not. That's not his. It's not him. He's not that kind of guy. I'm not against it. I would rather him not. Like, for what? But you know what I'm saying? If he were to ask me, I would be open to it because I'm telling no lies. Like, all of this is facts. There are certain things that may be my perspective that he might see differently than me. But when I'm telling you what happened, that's what happened. I don't gain anything by telling people, oh, I got cheated on this many times and went back, and he got a girl pregnant, went back. You know, you know, why would I lie about that? You know what I'm saying? But I know he's somewhere watching, or someone is watching for him and reporting back because I've he's out here talking. But it's all right. X, I ain't saying your name. Shoot. All right. She said, F that ring. That's right, sis. I didn't take it. Okay. Dang, I learned. All right. All the tea. You hear me? I've been stuck on since you started spilling. And I haven't talked to you in such a long time. I know. Do you have any questions? Where's Tanquilla? She got questions. I'm here. What's up? And I have some written down. So once I get through the comments, I'll acknowledge the other ones. Okay. Ebony, I want to talk in person. So Kira said, what's exactly saying? Child. Y'all gonna look, people that know who he is, y'all can go get on his social media and figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. I ain't here for that. He ain't happy. I'll tell you that much. And I don't care. All right. This is my story. He ain't do nothing. We would not nothing to talk about. All right. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. Because I need him to explain his actions. And you know what? And a lot of people feel that way, but he would never tell anyone all of this stuff that happened. And that's the thing. I've been quiet for so long. Once again, this stuff happened 5 years ago. 5 years ago. So he had ample opportunities to talk about it and didn't. Like, I feel like it was easy for him to just, act like we just broke up and he moved on. And what, can you get it together? Okay. And he just moved on. And I'm, this, I don't know, problem or bitter person or whatever. I don't know. I just know that he would love me to have not said anything, and then all these girls be out here wanting him and stuff. Hey, Octavia, bring that move over to YouTube. What you doing? Yeah. So he should explain them, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're not together no more. He's not entitled to. So that's fine. I hope he's happy with his, he got baby on the way, about to be a pappy, Focus on that. Okay? Not my channel. All right. Earlier you said that a coworker tried to fill you in on X's BS. If people were to try to give you advice in the future, will you listen? You can tell she's my sister with these questions. Like, this is all right. I'm here to answer them though. What's up? Okay, so would I listen? Yeah. Like, listen, I'm not gonna tolerate half the stuff that I did before. Like, if somebody raised their voice too much, I'm gonna be like, time to go. Oh, time to go. Cheating is definitely not. I'm not going for that. But I would definitely listen. But at the same time, you got to come with me with facts too, though. A lot of people would come to me with not Iris, but people would come to me and say stuff, but not have nothing to really back it up. And this is a 9-year relationship, so it's already hard to walk away from. And then the fact that I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have enough proof. But even when I did, I still stayed because you want to believe that people are going to change and people are going to act right and get it together. So you live and you learn, and I would never deal with anything like that ever again. And I would never want my nieces, my future kids, daughters, sister, anybody, my friends to deal with that. So hopefully me telling my story helps give insight to people that maybe have some type of similar situation and know, what not to do, how to handle it, or, I don't know. So, but I would definitely listen. Okay? I would definitely talk to you, sister. Okay? Dang. Whew. Of course he's talking, girl. Fuck you. Right. Of course he's talking about it. Like, we went to the same school. Like, we know all the same people. Everybody around here know who X is. They don't know who the rat is, but they know who X is. So, I mean, he probably is a little embarrassed, but shouldn't did it. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. I don't really have any questions because I've been through similar in the past 6 years. So I already know what's up, sis. And that's seeing we can relate on that. Like, it might not have been to the extent of what I dealt with, but somebody show me a girl that ain't been cheated on. Comment below if you ain't been cheated on. Maybe you have. Show me. Not that I want people to be cheated on, but it happens. All right, Heather. People make their own justifications. This is you taking your steps forward. You do you, girl. Thank you. See, I knew you was gonna come with some positive energy, Heather. Thank you. You learn, you live and you learn. You know, people make up, like you said, they make up justifications. Oh, you know, he's been through a lot, or he didn't have this growing up. You know, you try to see the good in people. People, you know, I'm just saying my story out loud. That's the only difference. So, but thank you. This is definitely helping me close the chapter of that part of my life. You know. Okay. Girl, they still gonna want his toxic narcissistic, and that's true. I mean, cause you know they gonna want him. You know, he an ugly man. You know, he works. I guess. You know, I just hope you like juggling different girls. I don't know, or maybe he'll change. Maybe we were young. Maybe he grew up. I don't know, but they gonna want him either way. A lot of them gonna want him just because either I was with him or just because you know of what he puts out there. You know, he's not a bad guy. He just didn't treat me right. But it's not my problem no more because I got a man. So, okay. All right. Tell a buddy over there I'll be in Louisville soon too. Oh, you hear that, baby? He's on here. So, oh man, you see these questions she asking? I feel so bad. Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Julia. How y'all doing? Have y'all subscribed to the channel? Alicia, how you doing? Please, 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 if you have a YouTube account, leave this live and go to my YouTube, please. Thank you, ladies. But how y'all doing? All right. Okay. Sheesh. You can't outswipe the swiper. I can't with you. Right, Kiki. Whew. All right. How many years of cheating did you survive through? Okay. It's the first 5 years. We started dating in 2011. The first encounter of all of this was in April of 2016. So we made it a solid 5 years before I knew of any cheating. Now, ain't no telling if he was, but that's when I first found out about the cheating. So we were together from the cheating was from 2016 till about 2019. Something like that. So about 3 years. 3 years. So okay. We had a solid little run, But we was what, 6, so between 2011 and 2016, I'm 16, I'm about 21, between the ages of 16 and 21. So we're still young. All right. Did you feel like you didn't tell certain people what you were going through because you felt embarrassed for him and yourself? Yeah, of course. Like, I didn't want to tell nobody that my high school sweetheart, we wasn't good, because a lot of people knew of our relationship. Yes, it's embarrassing that you like me, you gonna cheat on me, So yes, I was embarrassed, and I didn't want people to look at him in a bad light either, So I was protecting him for a lot of the time too. Still am. I ain't saying his name, so. But yes, I definitely was embarrassed, and that's another reason I didn't want to talk to anybody and look. I didn't want to face my older sisters, because I knew what they were going to say. And some people already kind of felt some kind of way about him anyway. So that was going to make it even harder, Great question. All right. Yes, Ebony. Love that question. I bet you did love it. Okay. Looking back, would you have left after the first incident? Real quick, Ebony said, I love that question. I bet you do love it. All right. Octavia, would I have left after the first incident? Of course, if I knew what I knew now, I would have left. That would have saved me a whole lot of hurt, like I've said before. But at the same time, I think I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And I'm a firm believer that if that had not happened, I wouldn't view certain things the way that I do. Like, I needed that slice of humble pie, because I would look at other people's situations and be like, I would never deal with that. Like, and you don't know until you're in those situations. And that would be my biggest takeaway, because I would try to judge other people's relationships and like, I wouldn't deal with that. And hi, Karen. Y'all, I'm sorry. Hi, Move to YouTube. Why you on Facebook? Okay, anyway. But yes, I would have left knowing what I know now, because I done missed out on a couple good men, dealing with that, you know. And now I'm 27, and that was pretty much 9 years of my life that I'm not gonna get back. And I do still want to get married and have kids and all that. So now being 27, everybody out here, just but I don't know. But I'm straight now. I got my man. Okay. But yes, I would have left. But I wouldn't be the way that I am now. I wouldn't think about life the way that I do now had I not. So, and good things came out of that. I learned a lot about relationships and, Okay. We're going to have to do lunch. Girl, yes, I love to eat. Where you want to go? Just let me know when. And where's Tanquilla? Okay. Sheesh. Do you feel sharing your experiences with X has been a therapeutic process for you? Has it brought up any old feelings for you? Yo, social work and counseling self, Kira. Hi, Kira. First question, do I feel that my experiences with X has been a therapeutic process? It most definitely has, because it was a lot of weight on me. I felt like still holding on to that lie, covering up for him. I feel like that it definitely brought up old feelings, but not in a good way. Because when I go back and watch my videos, so I'll record them and I'll go back and watch them myself, and I'll be like, ooh, dang girl, you still. Then at the end, I'm like, but I went back. I'm like, dang girl, you just gonna just keep taking it, like, So I'm like, ooh, like, and then I'll be like, I said that, like, did I just tell everybody that? But it is what it is, because at some point, I'm gonna be on here telling gossip or discussing reality shows. I don't want to be that person that's out here talking about everybody else's business, and I'm not trying to disclose my own. And I want y'all to understand me as a viewer. So, but it didn't bring up old feelings in a, ooh, I want to be with him way. It really was to help me get closure from us. Like, literally, like, done. Like, and I think that my story needed to be told a little bit, because I feel like people would assume certain things, and I'm like, you know what, I've been quiet for too long. So, but it's definitely been therapeutic, and it's been therapeutic to other people, because I've had other people reach out to me telling me about their situations, and it makes me feel good that I wasn't alone in those situations. And like, I don't know, it just makes me feel a lot better that I'm telling it. But now everybody want to ask me all these questions like my sister. But it's cool. It was years ago now. We can talk about it. I ain't going to get all upset. Whatever. Okay. Sheesh. All right. Ooh, Kira. Yeah. Okay. Ebony, I know you like that question. All right. Octavia, do you think your relationship with X might cause issues in your next? Well, I had a relationship after him. It was short-lived. Well, it wasn't that short, but it was short-lived compared to my last relationship. And I do think that I wasn't completely over him when I got with that person. And then on top of that, he was a little, But Ebony, if you'd like to comment, I'll pull it up on the screen. But I don't think so, because I do feel like I'm still that person that wants to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to, So hopefully I won't have to worry about those kinds of issues in the future, and I don't think I will. But I mean, I'm gonna have trust issues, of course. Like, were you really at work? Kind of little side eyes, kind of stuff. But yeah, that's a great question. What weekend are you off? You gotta put that on her. Ebony, I was off this week. I was on vacation, so you should have drove down here. And have you got a hold of our other sister? But anyway, we'll talk about that off of here. I love you. All right. Sheesh. There is nothing embarrassing about it. We all go through stuff in relationships. Please don't suffer in silence anymore. We love you and want to be there for you. Oh, I love you too, Kira. Oh, and you did try to be like. There were times you were gone off at school or in Chicago, like and you would reach out to me like, "Sister, you okay?" And like I would give you like little pieces of stuff, but you know, you like a mom. Like I don't you you come hard. You have no filter, which I love that. That's why we are cool. That's why we are friends. But I will do better in the future with expressing myself and telling those kinds of things. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay. Dang, Iris, you're 27. But I just met you, kiddo. Gosh, I'm old. Yes, you have known me since I was 16. So you've literally known me 11 years. Watched me grow up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Shoo. Avi said, so dude told you to eat the cake and you just ate the cake. You ate it, huh? Anime. Don't try to blame the baby and say the baby said that. The baby can't even talk. You get on my nerves. Dang, so I'm anime. So I'm anime. Let the good girl down in the city. Okay. Girl, F you. I can't say it, but girl, don't get me started on that X. Oh, she's talking about the X after X. Whew. That was fun. This one's better. All right. Will you continue to hide how a guy is really treating you behind closed doors? Dang. Okay, let's be clear. Ain't nobody out here in relationships just telling everything now. I will, vent to you maybe about certain situations. But girl, like okay, let me read it one more time. Will you continue to let me see what else is on here. Okay. Will you continue to hide how a guy is really treating you behind closed doors? No. But let's hope I don't have to hide anything. And I am, genuinely good. I didn't hide anything with the person after X. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? It was out there. We definitely discussed those things. He treated me fine. He was just a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. How are you able to deal with those feelings when they come up? I think now I can just kind of laugh it off. Be specific. Be specific with that question, Kira. How are you able to deal with them? Like when it comes to him in general, when it comes to like the pull up, when it comes to him telling me she was pregnant, like I'd be more specific, please. Okay. Has X reached out to you recently during this process of you telling your story? That is a great question. No, hell no. He ain't said nothing to me. Like, I feel like he's trying to pull a, oh, Marianne, I'm unbothered, mood, I guess. But he ain't said nothing to me at all. He's posted subliminals, but nothing directed. If it ain't directed, it ain't respected. Um, I don't think he will. I don't think he will, to be honest with you, because that's just not his. That's not his personality. But he can. We can talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's up? Show me the lies. Show me the lies. Okay. Ooh. All right. This is a long comment. All right, Ebony. No question, but dang, you was really telling all the folks your business. But I've been out the loop until the dang YouTube channel. Don't be keeping stuff from me. Girl, tell nobody. They are learning this stuff with you. Once again, my closest friends only got bits and pieces. Janaea worked with this girl for like a month and had no idea who she was. No clue. Like, and was mad at me. I didn't know for sure that they were working together, but she was mad at me because she was kind of like talking to the girl a little bit. And she was like, dang, like I feel like I was being fake. I'm talking to this girl, but she genuinely didn't know. And I talk to her every day. So don't feel like that. I wasn't really telling nobody, you know? Okay? I love you, sister. Sheesh. All right. Ooh. Uh-oh. Hold on, wait. We'll go back to that. I will always have your best interest at heart. I will also help you gain him. I know you will. I know you will, sis. All right, girl. It's called tough love. Kira, you do give tough love, but you're just tough in general. Dang. Like, I can't even make a plan with you without you snapping at me sometimes. I'd be like, dang. You still trying to do stuff on Saturdays. It's not going to happen. I leave. All right. Why haven't you or the crew caught rat in traffic? Look, we pulled up on the girl twice. Twice, sis. You know, if she ain't about it, she ain't about it now. For the record, it is her own site situation. You know what I'm saying? If I see her, it's on site, you know, because she still was doing some talking after. I'm surprised she ain't reached out or said nothing for real, you know, but, you know. But we definitely tried to a couple times. All right. Ebony, period. Oh my gosh. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, we've been on here 45 minutes. Okay. All right, subs. Yeah, Octavia. He been putting subliminals up. Okay. Dead at caught rat in traffic. Right. I'm caught rat in traffic. I'm weak. All right. Hi, Chastity. I didn't get any dang pieces in the bag. Girl, Lord. Okay. So back to Kira's question. So she had a question before. Um, she said those questions, feelings of anger and hurt. Okay. So that was the original question that she asked me. Feelings of anger and hurt. So I feel like I'd get angry in more of a like he really was trying me like kind of way. But hurt, no. I don't like be all like about it. At least not with her. You know, like the new situation is a little more sensitive because it was more recent than this. But even then, I'm still kind of like, you know, it's so much damage done to where it's hard to even keep up with what I'm hurt about, you know. But I wouldn't say that I'm angry about it anymore. I'm just more like dang, like we grew up together and you did me like that. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you beat him up after you caught that girl in your house? I tried, ma'am, but I think I was just more like that was like the first time I knew that it was like something was really going on. Like that was I think I was more like shocked. Like, did I really just come home to somebody in my house? You know what I'm saying? And just to disclose something else after that happened, like he set me down and was like, I never had nobody in your house again. I've never had anybody at home. I know it's disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. And he meant that, but then he just got smarter about it and would go to them. You know what I'm saying? Like he at one point had a key to the girl's house. You know, like you was just living a whole nother life out here, you know? And he had me messed up. Like I'm out here working, going to school. I'm cute. Like, what you doing? We done been together through everything. I got your bag. Like, you know my credit good. Like, what you doing? No kids. Like, I'm passing up all kinds of options for you to be out here on butt. I'm more. That's what I'm angry about. If you ask me where the anger, I'm angry that I wasted so much time on that. You know. Okay. Another comment. You should have called Sister Cuz to help you gang him. Kiki was always ready. She was always sitting on ready. Always sitting on ready. Hi, Leia. Hi, Zayna. Y'all got a YouTube account? If you do, you need to move over to YouTube. Thank you for joining my live, though. But move over to YouTube. Okay. All right. Yes, I should have called Sister Cousin to help me gang him. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right. Okay. A statement, not a question from my sister. You are the shit, sis. Don't be out here tolerating anything less than greatness from these dudes. And you are absolutely right. And I will never, ever, 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 ever let anyone treat me that way again. It's not happening. And I think too, you start to question your greatness whenever you are dealing with those kinds of situations. It makes you question, what you bring to the table. Like, why would he cheat? What am I doing wrong? And I think after leaving that situation, separating myself from it, it definitely helped me with the boss up, and be like, he got me messed up. Like, and some of his friends have tried to hit me up, sadly. But so I know he definitely will regret it. If he doesn't already. So it sucks, but it is what it is. But thank you, sister. No, I asked you how you deal with it now. How I deal with what? It ain't nothing to deal with. That ain't my problem no more. That's somebody else's baby daddy. Kira. You know. Okay. Okay, I think they moved over to YouTube. Okay. Thank you, baby. I know your sad. Okay, I know your sad song playlist was popping. What was you listening to? Keisha Cole, Kevin Ship. Girl, listen. I'm already a R&B girl. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely was bopping. Monica done been through some stuff, because when I tell you, her songs would be she was singing to me. She was singing to me. I would listen to Monica. I would listen to K Michelle. I would listen to Brandy. I would listen to who else? Her. I was just R&B down. I was just listening to everything. That Beyonce, you should have told me. That Resentment, you wasn't happy. Yes, all that. But now, I just be trying to listen to happy stuff. If I hear him say songs now, I'm like, next. It depends on the day, I guess. Okay. All right. Sheesh. Oh, wait. Ooh. I should have cheated in my Keisha Cole voice. Yes, I should. I mean, I got my lick back, but I would make sure it was when we was on one of them little breaks. But I definitely got my lick back a couple times. Okay. You didn't hear that. Okay. Like, what healthy coping mechanisms have you developed that you can bring into your relationship now, whether romantic, etc. Okay, so coping mechanisms is me not trying to automatically accuse you without knowing the whole situation. I feel like, are you seeing these comments? Okay. Okay, relationship, romantic. I definitely make it a point to stay on top of myself more. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was. Hey, Faye! Like I was staying on top of those things like I should have, because I wasn't. So I try to. I've been slacking lately. Don't say nothing. I've been slacking lately. I ain't even going to the gym like I should, but I would try to go to the gym consistently, staying on top of myself, making sure that I'm giving myself my own me time, making sure that we make time for each other. I don't know, and I just try not to be that crazy girl. I'm gonna be crazy anyway a little bit, but yeah, I should cute as fuck. Cute as fuck. The whole batch. Yes, Kira. Thank you. Okay, how long you been dating little buddy over there? Is that what you was laughing at? She get on my nerves. Okay, so we are going to, this is the thing. After I wrap up story time on Rat, I will introduce him through the channel. So I'll pretty much be kind of like interviewing him in a way, asking him questions. But I've been seeing him for some time. She get on my nerves. Can we see little buddy over there? No, mind your business. Not right now. I will have that. We will bring that to YouTube. So I will definitely. Y'all gonna see him for sure. Okay. When you see him, you see me. Okay. You can comment and answer, little buddy. She get on my nerves. Did you see that too? She holla, not for real. Hot seat action, girl. Girl, getting out the toxic relationship be a whole new world. I'm so glad you got out of that mess. Listen, it is a whole nother world because, example, like with him, so like his phone could go off. And then I'll be like, somebody texted you, and he'd be like, here, look at it. Like, or open my phone, password is this. And I'm like, okay. Like, I don't even know how to handle that. Like, I'm so used to the toxic stuff, you know, talking to dudes too much. You know, like, y'all know I'm friendly. Talking to people too much, and he just be chilling. Where, like, I don't know. There's so many toxic things where I'm like, I don't got to worry about that no more. Like, you know, it's crazy. You know when people have their phone facing down, like you don't be doing that either. I'll be noticing that. Anyway, okay, so that's how you know I was in a toxic relationship. He was on her story. Yes, he definitely is on my story. He's on my Facebook. I posted him. We just came back from Atlanta. It was so much fun. Lord. Y'all quit laughing at her. It encourages her. And where is my other sister? All right. Are we getting a story time on the last X? If you get a story time on the last X, it will just be one long story. I think if I do, I'll probably just go live. Cause he ain't getting no part for part. I mean, I don't know. And he ain't like X. Who I almost said his name. He ain't like X. He'll mess around and wanna be checked into the video and just I don't know. You know I probably will though. I probably will. Yeah, just because. But it's coming. Cause Florida was a trip, y'all. Yeah, he almost got a shot up in Florida. Whew. Okay. Ebony, I know we went to high school together. I'm just messing with this girl. She said I'm just messing with Destiny. What made you say that, Kira? Yeah, Kira's the first person I met when I moved to Indiana, actually. She gave me my tour around New Albany. She's the reason I have the friends that I have now because most of my friends are in her grade. And that's probably because I went around her and, you know. Girl, he got a silent app for them hooks on the phone. What? Really? Why she gotta do you like that? You got my man messed up. So everybody know little buddy but me. Once again, we all went to school together. They know him very well. I'm over here crying, laughing at me. I can't stand you. Okay. So let me get to the Facebook questions real quick. Sheesh. All right. So, what is it? I feel like on Facebook, I'm just looking down the whole time. All right. So, someone submitted in a question asking, I'm leaving that one over. It's fine. Does the girl still work at McDonald's? She does still work at McDonald's, and she works. I'm not gonna say that. She does work at McDonald's still, and yeah. So someone also asked if she had a boyfriend at the time that everything was going on, which that was someone that had like insight on what was going on. So at that time, the girl had a boyfriend that I went to school with and knew very well. And after like when he first started messaging her, I hit him up and was like, "Hey, you need to get your girl. She's hitting up my dude, like, and I don't got time for that." He was like, "Oh, I'ma handle it." So it's like, we was real cool or whatever. So he confronted her about it. He left her. He was smart. He left. My silly ass stayed, and he left her. But what's crazy is, and X even said that to me, whenever they broke up is when them two really got closer, and it kick-started them for real, because now she was like, well, I'm single now, like now this man, your man gonna be my man type attitude. But and he hit me up, and he is subscribed to my channel, and he was like, yeah, Rat had us both messed up. And X, both of them. Okay. Someone asked, ain't got nothing to hide. Okay. He better not have nothing to hide. Okay. Is he in a relationship with Rat now? You set up for him to move in for the kill. What? Y'all gotta catch me up. I don't forgot what we was talking about. Okay. So somebody asked him, is he in a relationship with Rat now? No, he's not in a relationship with Rat. He was never in a relationship with Rat. He was just smashing and dashing, y'all. Smashing and dashing. But he is in a relationship with another Rat. She went to school with us as well. And they worked together at his other job. And he cheated on me with her. But now me and him were done. Ever since we've been done, they've been still seeing each other. And now they have a baby on the way. He's gonna be a baby. Okay. All right. Hey, honey, go on YouTube. Why are you on my Facebook? Go to YouTube, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. Who is Rat? That's one question I can't answer. Oh, it keeps freezing. Okay. Susan, okay, I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on, honey. Thank you for telling me. Okay. How long did the affair go on? So somebody asked me how long did the affair go on. The affair with Rat went on really the whole time, to be honest with you. The whole time for the remainder of our relationship. Even when even when he started seeing the other girl, there was an overlap where he was seeing both of them. Like there were still times at the tail end of our relationship that I would find out that he was still going to see Rat. So they were seeing each other for a while. Like and she, like I said, she learned to get quiet. That's why story time with her is pretty much over, because after that last pull up, she never really said anything, never commented. She learned to be quiet. Like she said, who's Rat? I can't. You know who Rat is. Can I drop Rat's name? Hold on. No. Wait. No. Nah. I don't think we should. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Yeah. She can feel free to reach out to me, and you know, but no, Kira. um and she hasn't said anything either. She's been quiet this whole time throughout the YouTube process. So, we, like I said, we did things at that pull up that I can't even talk about. So, she know better. Kira, you grown. This ain't your channel. Drop the bomb, sis. Oh my gosh! She get on my nerves. If you are on my Facebook Live, please move over to the YouTube Live. Please, please, please. Oh my God. You get on my nerves. Kira, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So I hope everybody has all their questions out. You too smart, sis. You smart too, sis. You and X had a different bond. Um, bond. Yes, 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 yes. Um, we definitely had a bond. We like I said, we grew up together. We went to prom together, graduated together, got our first apartments together. There are a lot of things, cars, everything. Um, but I love you too, sister. Um, there are a lot of things that we did together, and there are a lot of things he knows about me and understands about me that a lot of people never will. But at the end of the day, we just aren't meant to be together. There's too much damage done, and I've moved on. Like at the end of the day, so and I'm happy where I'm at. So, um, that's why I want to go ahead and conclude story time of when my boyfriend got another girl pregnant, because we are going to move forward on the channel with some other things. Ex-boyfriend got another he got another girl pregnant. So just so you all know, Housewives of Potomac comes out July 11th. I will be reviewing that. I will also be putting other YouTube videos. I'll be posting another video tonight, just a fun video that me, Kiki, and Janaea did. So stay tuned for that. There will be other kinds of content coming if you do not watch Housewives. So do not feel like, oh, it's not gonna be anything for me to watch on her channel. I'm still gonna post other stuff. Now you can still watch my reviews on the Housewives and start watching the show or something. That's fine too. But right now we're gonna finish up story time with X, and I will start a story time about myself and me being homeless, having to move around a lot through high school. You know, when I started working at McDonald's, and how I became a GM at 23, things like that. All right, and one more thing, I would definitely be Barry's food for a while if he ever cheated. So no judgment over here, sis. Oh, yeah. I mean, you just never know until you've been in a situation. You know, y'all got Tommy and kids, and it's different for y'all. And that's another thing. I didn't have kids, so it was a little bit easier for me to walk away. There are other people that have kids, and it may not be as easy, and they're married. I didn't have any ties to him like that to where it was easier to walk away when I finally did. But, you know, it still was a lot of time we spent together, you know. But I thought you said you were gonna talk about how he cheated again. I am. That will come later. So I'm just saying right now we're gonna lay off the X for a second. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get on the girl that he cheated on me with, that he is dealing with now, that he got pregnant. She ain't getting left out of this, you know. But I'm just not doing that right now. You know, I'm in a different space. You know, I feel like I've let a lot go. I've lifted a lot off my shoulders, so I want to kind of leave that alone. You know, yeah, keyword. You know what you use, so okay. But so just stay tuned on the channel. Thank y'all for sitting on this live. We've been on this live for an hour now. So thank you for everyone that has commented, asked questions, people that were watching. There's still gonna be more to come. So you got a little buddy now. You're absolutely right. He ain't no little buddy, you know what I'm saying? He a whole man out here. But but yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. And yeah. Anybody have any final things to say while I close this out? I'm finna call to meet little buddy. Girl. She ain't letting it go. Everyone, thank you. I am getting off this live. Thank y'all for staying tuned in, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.